Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, The Lost Chevalier, and you're welcome back into the SCP Foundation. Let's hit the random CP, shall we? Let's see what we got. Hit it, boy. What the heck is that? SCP-2526. Object class, Anomaly class, Euclid. Special containment procedures. Report of persons experiencing symptoms consistent with SCP-2526 exposure, telekinetic phenomena, and unexpectedly distorted and or altered photos are to be investigated. Standard information suppression protocols apply to these reports and any associated evidence of SCP-2526. Should SCP-2526 be located anywhere outside of containment, it is to be sterilized under the pretense of mold removal. A hospital building with several SCP-2526 infestations has been acquired by the Foundation in order to carry out study of the anomaly. It, along with two neighboring buildings to house personnel and research facilities for other anomalous objects, has been designated Site-44. Due to the omnipresence of SCP-2526 in its containment building, personnel are not permitted to enter it without protective gear and may not remain idle while in the building. Update. Personnel who have participated in Class 13 research projects are not permitted to research or interact with SCP-2526. Update. Celebration of Dead of the Dead or any similar holidays is hereby prohibited in Site-44. Update. SCP-2526 HMSDL supervision may not visit Site-44 or any other sites of SCP-2526 infection. Description. SCP-2526 is a species of archaea that is not closely related to any other extant species. Its appearance and tendency to grow on walls often lead to it being mistaken for Stachybotrys chartarum. Common name: Black Mold. While unremarkable to the naked eye, photographic images of living SCP-2526 specimens experience substantial distortion and or discoloration. SCP-2526 can be removed using a variety of common cleaning agents, and as outlined in document 2526-C. While SCP-2526 nutritional requirements and byproducts are consistent with an autotrophic metabolism, it lacks the genetic material or symbiotic properties necessary to undergo photosynthesis or any other known form of autotrophy. SCP-2526 source of energy is unknown. SCP-2526 is only capable of growing and surviving on surface near areas that were location of any deaths. Typically, this is limited to hospitals, areas affected by devastating natural disaster, and combat zones. Very large slaughterhouses are also susceptible. However, the apparent requirements for animal deaths greatly exceed that for human deaths. Individuals in the vicinity of SCP-2526 will report a variety of symptoms, mostly common chills, reduced fine motor skills, feeling of dread, and auditory hallucinations of white noise. The severity of these symptoms is typically proportional to the quantity of SCP-2526 and the individual's distance from it. Exposure to SCP-2526 has no known long-term effects. Should SCP-2526 be allowed to grow in one area for more than 8 days, telekinetic phenomena will begin to occur around its location. Small items may be spontaneously launched toward SCP-2526 at 2-5 meters per second. If SCP-2526 is growing on a loose object, such as a table or petri dish, that object will typically be launched at similar speeds at its environment. Individuals who remain in SCP-2526 presence without observing it may be lifted 2-3 meters into the air for several seconds before being released. SCP-2526 colonies spread at a rate of 50% per day under ideal conditions and are capable of beginning growth within a day of event that results in extensive loss of life. Due to the archaea's high rate of production of spores and their ability to be spread by wind, spores of SCP-2526 are believed to be widespread, but capable of growing in very few places. Addendum. On 2012-0409, Dr. Badnice, a researcher assignment to SCP-2526, began to report symptoms of SCP-2526 exposure while at his personal residence. An investigation located a colony of SCP-2526 growing in Dr. Badnice's floorboards. It is currently believed that spores from SCP-2526 adhered to Dr. Badnice's clothes or skin and were deposited in his house. There is no evidence of any human or significant animal death ever occurred in Dr. Badnice's house. It has thus been speculated that his previous assignment to is responsible for this susceptibility. While this has not been shown conclusively, personnel selection requires SCP-2526 have been updated in an attempt to prevent further incidents. Addendum. On 2012-11-02, all decorations set up for Site-45 Day of the Dead celebration spontaneously combusted. Senior Researcher Dawson, SCP-2526 HMSL supervision at the time, developed Lazarus roughly 2 cm deep on her abdomen concurrently with this event. The lacerations formed a sterilized depiction of the burning of a building resembling SCP-2526 containment. In light of this incident, containment procedures of SCP-2526 have been updated. Addendum. On 3 separate occasions, SCP-2526 HMSL supervision has spontaneously ordered the incineration of SCP-2526 containment building on Site-44. In each case, the orders were withdrawn within 8 hours, with the HMSL supervisor claiming no memory of issuing them. All HMSL duties are now handled remotely, which appears to have prevented any recurrence of the phenomenon. On the 3rd occasion, HMCL supervision Steely was briefly in view of security cameras while issuing the commission orders. Personnel at the scene reported no anomalies. However, cameras indicated the presence of 3 individuals accompanying Steely. Identification of these individuals is impossible due to heavy visual distortion surrounding their images. So it's the Mall of the Dead. Amazing. I love it. I hope you have a blast. I was the Lost Chevalier, signing out. Bye bye. Bye bye. I don't know what to say. Bye bye.